guys? Welcome back. The 18th of March, we're going to take a look at XRP USD daily chart Bitstamp, the price data here on tradingview.com. XRP USD, guys, getting a pretty good pullback here, but most of the markets are pulling back, so XRP is not on its own here. Let's take a zoom into the chart, share a couple of my thoughts. We'll drop into Bitcoin, and we'll wrap this video up, guys. Welcome to the channel, all of the subscribers, new, current. Appreciate you guys. So we have a pretty major double top that took place a couple days back. So we topped out back in November, right above my 69th or 374 level, slightly higher than that. Once again here on the 9th of December, resistance at that level, pulled back, rallied. Nice rally here, actually. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, etc. But then we actually, big day on the 11th. That was an 18% day, so nice day for XRP. And then we just closed below the 69,374. Spent a couple days there, and then the markets have pulled back pretty aggressively. Right now, we're right around we have a couple levels that the markets are finding support at, which is 61.60, 64.50, 59.749. These three levels right here, it's where we have paused so far. We'll have to see what takes place here. So a couple scenarios that could take place. Let's talk about this. So we could rally here into a higher high, that would be a very large move, but it's possible. That would basically allow this trend to continue. So we have, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, big volatility, but still higher lows, higher highs. And, this is still a higher low, and then we could get that big move into another higher high. That's possible. Something else that's possible here is that we rally up somewhere into one of my above levels. So maybe it's 63, maybe it's 65. Somewhere in here, we print a lower high, and then the markets roll over, putting in a lower low. So basically undercutting the lows down there around like 58. And that would obviously not be the greatest for the bulls, but it's just something to keep in mind that is possible here. Really depends on what Bitcoin does. I mean, if Bitcoin can continue its rally, then we're going to see, something like XRP take off to the upside. If the top's in, then there's very slim chance we're going to see higher prices, at least much higher, into new highs for something like XRP. We're still in this very large pennant pattern. Let's take a zoom. Sometimes you have to just take a zoom out. A lot of people have been holding these projects for years, so they get it. But the newer holders usually just get whipsawed around. So we have XRP is in this much larger pennant pattern, basically this white line on the chart. I could actually zoom out further for you. There's a lot going on in this chart, but just try to hang in there. So we have this white line that comes to an apex, which is in 2025. We topped out in the summer at the upper portion, the upper line of this big pennant pattern, but overall we're still in it. So there's a wide range that XRP could trade in before even breaking out of this pennant. I mean, you could trade all the way down to basically 48 cents. You could trade all the way up to, 79 cents, and then everywhere there in between, and you would still be within this pattern. You could see it tried to break out in the summer. It didn't take place. So, anything's possible here, guys. This thing could really just be volatile for out into 2025 if it's going to continue in this pattern and not break out ahead of time, which is possible, but it would be good to see it respect. I think it would be a stronger breakout that would hold if it respected the pattern all the way to the end, which would be out in 2025. So we'll have to see. But right now, we're just taking a zoom in, and we'll see what happens here if this thing is going to break into some new highs or print a lower high, which would be something, like I said, stopping somewhere in between here at my levels and then rolling over, printing another lower low, taking it down to, probably the mid 50s. Really depends on what Bitcoin does, if Bitcoin gets ugly or not. So we'll see. It's a waiting game right now. Let's drop over to BTC. By the way, XRP right now is down 0.8%, trading at, let's see what our level is here. We're trading at 61 cents. So here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin topped out so far. Doesn't mean it's the top of this move, but right now it is. Right now we have topped out at 73,494. That's not the exact top, but that's the resistance level I have above the market, 73,494. We've had that on the chart for a while. That's right where we put it in a double top here, and then the market's rolled over. Nice to see the market finding support at basically 64,375 as well as 66,32. That's these two levels right here. But we'll see. Is Bitcoin going to continue its rally higher here and break into new highs? We have upper targets in the 90 plus thousand, 130,000's another target. Is it going to, rally up into a lower high and then put a lower low in and get ugly, taking it back down to the, mid 50,000's? Time will tell. Or is this just a slight pause and we actually break out into new highs, heading us into the, into the new targets up there, which are, 96,000 is basically another very strong target that if we break out in the new highs, I think that'll be hit no problem. So we'll have to see if this is just another pullback to support like we saw down there at 38,601, or is it more of a longer term top? We're going to print a lower high and roll over and put in a pretty nasty leg to the downside. All possible. Just wanted to share a couple of different scenarios here for Bitcoin and then XRP trading at 61 cents. We'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and join us. You guys, take care.